Hello, my loves. Welcome to the channel. This one's totally new. I had a channel called Aquaries and it's gone now. I don't get to have it because it's been hacked. All my accounts have been hacked. Everything in my life is in a whirlwind right now. I entered Twin Flame Union officially, living with my twin flame about 3 or 4 days ago. But I faced so much karmic interference that I've already been hospitalized. My car was broken into and altered, and now I am living somewhere else temporarily as things get fixed in our relationship. So, in a matter of less than a week, I have driven 2,100 miles to get here, seen him, loved him, been very much head over heels. We had a great time. The most amazing experiences we've ever had. And the karmic interference, oh my God, I don't think we were expecting it. I know I wasn't. It was bad. It's bad, like painful, like dangerous, like this kind of shit could get you killed kind of thing. And all my accounts are hacked now too. So everything, everything is hard right now. Everything is a struggle right now. If you could please send me some good vibes, send me good energy, because I really need it. I really want union. I really want this to work. I love him. I'm so in love. Oh my God. I'm so in love. And he's in love with me, and I've never met somebody more perfect in my entire life, and I just need help. I need prayers. I need good thoughts. I'm sad that I have to start a brand new account, but we're gonna do it. Me and hopefully him, because he wants to do this with me as well and talk about our union and things like that. It's really nice. He's a very sweet guy. You guys would love him. But right now, we're on the fritz. We're getting back together. Don't worry. There's too much momentum. He's my twin flame. He can't run from me. But the karmic interference was pretty bad. It was unexpected. It's dangerous shit. His community does not approve of me at all. At all. They're very religious, and I'm very not. So I got in a fight with his best friend. She hates my guts. And she insinuated that I had, while I was smoking with them. We were partying. We were smoking cannabis because it's legal here. And it was the first time I've smoked in like 4 years. So I was a lightweight and I smoked. And she started calling me crazy. She started telling me that she doesn't trust me, trust my motives. Why would I drive 2,000 miles to be with a random stranger? It's weird. She called me strange, and she said, you can be friends with him, sure. But like, you're definitely not going to be romantic with him. Absolutely not. And I remember I told her, I was like, so we're both in love with the same man? Is that it? And then she called me crazy and said that I needed a psych evaluation. And because he was under the influence, he was also, smoking with me and her. We were all smoking. He said, she was like telling him, yeah, I think she needs a mental evaluation. Don't you think? Don't you agree? And he's like, I don't know. I mean, is this what it is? Are you okay? And he started, and I'm like, no, I'm just high, bro. I'm fucking high. I'm all over the place. I'm up and down, and because I'm high. And she's like, yeah, that's just such a sign. I would rather you get checked out, just to see, like, is there a problem? Yeah. So she had him call an ambulance for me. He was like really worried. He was totally, I think, convinced that I was I don't know. I think she put some sort of like illusion on me, and he started seeing me as insane. So he called an ambulance and they showed up. There was like 8 firefighters in our living room. The fire department showed up, not an ambulance squad, but a firefighter squad, which was kind of, because I think he called the police actually. He called the police and said, there's this girl and she's new and I just want to make sure she's okay because we don't know each other well enough and I'm trying to make sure she's all right. And so they get there, all these guys, there's like 8 firefighters in the fucking living room, right? And they're all hot as shit. They are hot, really good looking guys, right? I flirted with a couple of them. I was just having fun. I was like, bro, I'm high. I'm not insane. I'm high. And the guy that was taking the inventory, the checklist, he was asking me all these questions. He's like, so like, do you feel safe? And do you like, what is happening right now? And like, he was like asking things, and I'm pretty sure he just deduced down that I was high and I hadn't smoked in forever. And that was some potent shit. So he was like, we don't have to, we're not taking you in if you don't say you want to go. It's a voluntary thing. You don't just go because she says so. Do you want to be evaluated? And I was like, no, I'm not fucking crazy, bruh. I'm not crazy. I'm psychic. I'm not crazy. Anyway, I don't think she likes at all that I'm psychic. She doesn't like at all that I can talk to the other side. Yeah, we argued about spirituality and everything. And so he was like, okay, well, we don't have to take you, you know? But I was like, but I do have this spider bite from earlier. And it looked like a brown recluse, so it was getting bad. And so I said, maybe I should go anyway. Just to, I don't know, should I? And I did. I went, they put me on a stretcher. They took me to the fucking hospital for that. It was stupid. It was stupid. It wasn't really even bad enough to go, but I went anyway. I don't even know. There was so much influence. My mind was altered. Like, our minds were altered because we were smoking, which was so stupid. Like, peer pressure. Yeah, peer pressure, anyone? Grown-ass adults being peer pressured by a neighborhood bully. So anyway, I get back from the hospital. I take a taxi back home. And he's like, I'm sorry, you have to leave. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? We're madly in love. I don't get it. Like, we are passionately 100% madly in love with each other. I do not understand where this came from. He's like, well, you just have to leave. And he gave me money. And he said, this will help you with food and lodging for a couple days. And here's your key too. I said, my key? I don't have a key. I have my keys right here and they were in my hand. And he's like, here's your key. Bye. Okay. What? So I was like dumbfounded. It's like 2 a.m. or some shit. And here I am having to leave his house. And I was like, what the hell? I mean, he gave me enough money to at least get a hotel for a couple nights. And I'm grateful, but it's like that fear of, like, I'm so scared, right? So I get in my car and I take the key that he gives me and I put it in the ignition and it pulls out my ignition. I didn't even have a spare key. A spare key was made while I was gone. So I put the key in the ignition, I turn the ignition to start the car, and the ignition literally comes out. That's when I knew he's trying to protect me. He's trying to protect me because it's dangerous. It's dangerous to love each other like that. For him to love a witch, like, it's dangerous. His community does not approve of me. His neighborhood doesn't approve. His friends don't approve. When I finally got to, I can't remember where I went. I went to a hotel, pretty sure. I can't remember. Where did I go? I legit can't remember where I went. Oh, I went to the sheriff. I went to the police. And I asked if they could do a welfare check on him because I was worried about him. I thought that he was in serious danger. I'm still terrified for him. So I asked the cop, can you do a welfare check? And he's like, well, it's the neighboring county. I can't do anything about it. But if you go to them, they can do it. But he said, you just have to know, though, that he's a grown man. And if he, made that decision, it's more a heart. It's a matter of the heart, not so much a matter of the law. And I thought, yeah, but this dude's being influenced. He's being influenced by some really nefarious, shady characters. And he's like, well, there's not really much we can do. He's an adult and he's making his own decisions. So even though I thought there was emotional manipulation happening and emotional abuse on this guy, there wasn't anything really that could be done. So then the next day I found out all my accounts were hacked. My Gmail, my livelihood, it's the way I make money. My account, my YouTube account, my old YouTube channel, it's the way I make money. And it's gone. And I'm really scared. I'm really, really scared. Try not to be, but I'm a girl alone in a city she doesn't know, thousands of miles away. My address technically is his still, so my mail's being sent to his house. And can't even access my mail either. I know it's just a little bit of a hiccup, but it doesn't feel like a hiccup. It feels like death. It feels horrible. I trust God, though. I mean, I do. Look, I really do. I am a girl with some crazy ass faith. The faith I have, it's fucking insane. I'm not giving up. Oh, will I never, ever, 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 ever in a million fucking years will I be giving up on that man. I love him so unconditionally. I am madly in love with him. So she can just kick rocks. She can go fuck herself. It's his best friend / neighbor, but I think after what he saw, what he witnessed, I can't imagine he wants to give her much more. So it's dangerous. It's a dangerous crowd, and that's why he was trying to protect me. Pretty sure they fucked with my tie rods too. My wheel bearings or my tie rods, something like that. And if something happens to me, I don't know. I guess no one will ever find out why. It'll just look like an accident. Psychic warfare, man. It's so intense. But I love him. And it's worth it. It's worth it. I am so madly in love with him. I'd give anything. I swear to God. I've given up my whole life for him, for love, for us. I'm not giving up. I'm in love with him. And he's in love with me. And that's it. I know that they're sending a lot of energy my way. The saddest part is I can't even talk to my beautiful witches anymore. I have friends that are witches. All that's been cut off. It's just me, myself, and I now. Don't even have anybody to help me. So I've been staying at a hotel. Not even sure if we're ever going to talk again, really. But I'm affirming we're going to. Oh, yeah. Well, we're twin flames. We are pure unconditional love. We love each other. We're the same soul. He totally agreed. He knows exactly who we are. He knows what we are. He's so in love. Oh my God, so am I. We can't get enough of each other. Like, for days, we couldn't keep our hands off each other. It was the most magical experience of my life. It was crazy. I knew that she was pretty invasive, like in his life, but When I first got there, I was threatened by it, and I was like, can we please just it be you and I for a few days? And he's like, oh yeah, Sherry told me she's gonna give us like 3 or 4 days. She's not even gonna come over. Like, so, she just barges over, by the way. And he's like, she just told us like she's gonna give us like 3 or 4 days or whatever to get acclimated, not even bother us. Tell me why. It was like one day later, she was sitting on the couch smoking weed, invited herself in. Not nearly enough time. Not nearly, and it was so rude. And I'm just gonna start affirming that he sees it. He absolutely sees it. He knows. Oh, he's so powerful. Oh my God. He's the sexiest man on the planet, I swear. He's so gorgeous. I fucking love him. I love everything about him. He was trying to show me that he's under their spell in a way. Like he's their dirty deed doer, I guess. That's what he was trying to show me. I don't blame him. A gun is pressed to his head to do this, to betray me. It's a dangerous, dangerous game, and I'm scared. I have no one. He's not even contacting me because he was trying to protect me and himself. But I know he wants to reach out. I can feel it. I can feel him wanting to talk to me because he's, oh my God, he loves me so much. I love him so much. So he's going to be reaching out to me soon. I'm affirming for that. I'm manifesting that. But yeah, I hope nobody judges him. I'm not judging him. I already forgive him. I know that he had to do it. He had to kick me to the curb. He thought that was the best way to take care of me and protect me. It's not. It's not. They, I'm sure, could hack my car. They could have added one of those tracking devices. I'm like, it's not. I'm not safe. I'm not safe until we're together and until he's protecting me again. His aura protects me. He has a shield that protects me, and he says it all the time, like, I'm going to send you my shield. But I haven't felt it. I haven't felt him. He feels so bad, I think, for what he did. That guilt, man, that'll get you every time. I miss him. It's been only a couple days. I miss him a lot. You can't go from talking to each other, touching each other 24/7, telepathically talking to each other, to just cold turkey nothing. It's like it hurts my soul. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm alone in a totally different state with a car that, as I was driving, had a check engine light come on. So already I don't trust to drive that far back. Plus, I'm not going to. Why would I? I love him. That's my house. That's my house, bitch. Get the fuck out of it. That's my man. That's my house. That's my puppy. That's my life. I think it's cute you think that that's your life. Nah, honey. That's not your life. I sacrificed everything for this. You sacrificed jack shit. It's mine. I'm going to get it. Period. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who I am. Nobody knows about me. Like, I am powerful. I'm an eternal light. And with him, we are eternal lights. So, it might be starting, this channel might be starting on a really rough note as I tell you my story. But it's only going to get better from here. I'm going to vlog the whole thing. Why not? I'm an open book. So is he. And that's actually what he told me. He was like, I'm an open book, Jenna. I don't even have secrets. I love it because that's exactly how I am. And that's why I vlogged for 4 years. I've been vlogging my journey up to this point for 4 years. Everybody has seen my twin flame journey, and now you're going to see another part of it. A new and improved part. It's going to be the part where we're actually with each other all the time. I love him. Oh my God. Oh my God, I love him. Oh, it was the most glorious 3 or 4 days of my life. Like, oh my God, it was heaven, nirvana, bliss. I'll always remember it. I'll always play it in my head. This man's heart. I've never met anybody like him. He has a yard where he saves bunnies, wild bunnies that need protection. He has like a whole bunny, like a rescue thing, like from the coyotes and stuff. He has like a bunny, a safe place for bunnies. And he has a puppy, and she digs up all these holes in the backyard. And a normal man would get so pissed at that, but he lets her do it. He's like, yeah, it cools her down. Yeah, she feels good when she does it. It calms her. Who are you, man? He's beautiful. He's beautiful. He's oh my God. He's beautiful. And I'm actually scared for his health and his well-being there. I'm actually scared that they will hurt him. I'm so scared for him. I kept wondering why he would say, I'm so scared for you. I'm concerned for you, Jen. I'm worried for you. And I was like, why? Why? I don't know. I get it. I get it now. I didn't know what crowd he was running with. I didn't know just how much this man was being sacrificed. He's the sacrifice for a coven. And I knew it because I had mentioned this before. Psychically, I knew that my twin flame was a sacrifice used for a coven, a dark coven, and I knew that years ago. I knew that that was the case, but now that I'm meeting him and I'm seeing it in person, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I did know that, didn't I? Of course I knew that. I'm scared for him. God, I love him. I can't believe that I love somebody. I never thought I would love anybody again. I never thought that I could love. I didn't think it was possible. And I am so obsessed with this man. Like, I want him so bad. I wanted to win so bad. We both deserve it. We've been completely intimate. We've been happily in love, and I want him so bad. I'm actually glad the police officer didn't go to his house. I think it would have stirred up trouble, and I'm glad I didn't want him to get hurt. I know he's been telling me to stop contacting him. Well, he didn't tell me. The last time I saw him was when he gave me the money and had me leave. And you know what's so weird? He wrote me a letter, a goodbye letter, and it was in my grandmother's handwriting. My grandma on the other side. My grandmother channeled through him. It really makes me wonder how much of this is spiritual. Like what is really happening here? You know? I don't know, but I know that my life is very interesting, and I feel like it's going to get even more interesting. There's only one thing I'm sure of in this life right now, and it's that I am in love with this man. head over heels, like absolutely in love. I might flirt when I'm high with another guy, but that was simply a flirtation, and this is love. This is like real love. And I have to get used to the idea of being in a relationship. I've been single for almost 5 years. Like, I have to get used to that, you know? To call him my boyfriend, that's so weird, you know? And we agreed to it. We're like, yeah, we're in a full-blown relationship. So when this happened, when he turned on a dime like that, that's when I knew. I was like, bro, this karmic shit, this is so intense. But not really, because they don't know about me yet. I think they think this is a game. You're not about to fuck with me. Oh no, honey, you will not be fucking with me and getting away with it. No, I work for the divine. I work for God. That man works for God. Together we work for God. We work for humanity. We are servants of light. You are not about to intervene in a divine union. Fuck that. Angels want us together, and he agreed with me. Angels want us together. So we're going to be together. Period. That is it. There is literally there's no other reality. We are going to be together, and that's it. So any karmic witch bitch can just get wrecked. Okay. Bye, Felicia. See you never. See you never. Bye. Bye. Toodles, run along now. Thinking she owns him like a slave or something. Like, what the fuck? He's a grown-ass, fully functioning man who pays his own bills. Who are you? Nobody. Do you want to know the irony here? Get this. Her name, the same name as my stepmother. When I was 18, I moved across the country to be with my dad. I hadn't met him. I didn't know him really. I was adopted at 2. So I moved in with him. The day after high school graduation, I got kicked out of my house. So I traveled 700 miles to go be with him and his wife and his 2 kids. She was so jealous of me. She was jealous of the attention that I got that she actually accused me of Grand Theft Auto. She accused me of stealing their car while they were away on a vacation over the weekend while I was working. I stayed home and I worked, but I had my own car. I wouldn't have stolen her car, but she comes home and the first thing she says when they drop off their bags, Jenna, why'd you steal my car? The fuck you talking about? Steal your car? What? The keys were there, yeah, but I didn't take your car. And she looks at him, she's like, the odometer moved 9 miles. And I don't even have heat. Why would the heat be on in July, Jenna? Yeah, because I'm going to steal your car, go exactly 9 miles to what, 7-Eleven? And then turn on the heat in the middle of July with my plus size ass. I don't think so, honey. But back then I didn't have the courage to say no and stick up for myself. So I looked at my dad. I said, this isn't true. This isn't true. I didn't steal your car. And then she had the audacity to say that the neighbor saw me take it. Yeah, she had the audacity. So he looked at me like, who am I supposed to believe? The woman I sleep next to every single day for 20 years? Or you, a girl I don't even know who got kicked out of her own house? And for what? Like, are you a criminal? So it's like fucking happening all over again. Like, they share the same first name, my stepmother and this woman. Can you believe that shit? And both of them have the same man's name in their life that they're attached to. Yeah, the same man and the same woman, the same name. I couldn't even believe it. It's like, what is the universe doing? What is it showing me? that this time I win. This time I win because I know the secret. I know it now. I know now what to do using the law of assumption. I know now what it feels like to know love, to be loved, and to choose love, and to say, he chooses me this time, bitch. Because after my dad looked at me, like, he looked so sad. He looked so disappointed in me. He helped me come up with a budget, and I had to leave his house. Funny. Always having to leave. So they helped me move into an apartment, and then boom, never saw him again. Funny. This time, nope. I'm done. I'm done running. I'm done leaving. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming that this is mine. This is my man. Bitch, back off. Bitch, back off. You will be backing off. There's no choice. You're going to do it. I'm going to affirm constantly that all he wants is me. Because he does. I am all he wants. He's in love with me. I'm in love with him. We're so happy together. He makes me the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. I've never even known happiness. I've never even known happiness until now. I see it for what it is. It's dark magic. I see it 100%. 100%. And the universe literally repeating the exact same situation. I was so excited with my dad, like he was spoiling me rotten. But boom, it triggered all the karmics from Karmicville. Because people can feel when you're not giving them energy anymore. And they will just show up unannounced. He's got to deal some heavy news to that girl. Not my problem. I'm going to be over here chilling like a villain in a hotel, doing nothing. Just enjoying life and making videos. And you're going to see my channel blow up real fast because I'm affirming for that too. Because I deserve that. I deserve better. I deserve a good life. I'm a good girl with a good heart. I follow love. I follow my heart. I do crazy, reckless shit. Yes, I'll admit it. Was it stupid? Well, obviously, because my phone got hacked. They stole all my shit. So, yeah, was it dumb? Sure. Word to the wise, don't meet new people and get high with them. Like, not that high, anyway. Because I was gone, honey. I was literally gone. I thought I died and went to heaven when I saw those 8 hot guys in my living room. It's like, hey, Kwame. It was fun. It was fun. It wasn't. It was a horrible night, but I made the best of it. And at the end, he on the phone, when I called him, I was like, you know, here I'm at the hospital. You have my cell phone. You have my cell phone. Huh. Wonder what was happening then. Anyway, I was like, this is not going very well. And he's like, yeah, you're right. It's not. We need to part ways. He's like, I'm going to give you some money. It's the least I can do. Yeah, it is the least you can fucking do. You know what the most is you could do? You could tell her to kick rocks. So he's going to be doing just that. Best believe it. It's going to be happening. Not only is it, it's already happened. In some reality, it already happened. He already told her off. All I have to do is keep focusing on that reality, that version. He already told her off. He already feels secure. He feels safe. He doesn't feel like these people can hurt him and me. He knows that he's safe and he's protected and God fights his battles. He knows that we're safe. Right? So I'm going to keep affirming for that. But yeah. That is my first video on my new channel. It's quite depressing. Not the greatest circumstances, but I am going to be here to prove to you that twin flame union can happen even with under the worst circumstances. And honestly, in the law of assumption, circumstances don't matter. So just because it says this in the 3D is not what it really is. What it really is up there and in here and energetically is like, oh my God, I want you to have my babies. We literally already talked about children. Like, that's how into each other we are. So, it's over. It's like game over. Okay? This man's mine. I'm his. End of story. Literally the end of the story, but the beginning of my channel. But it's the end of the story. I get what I want. He's sexy, and I want him. He's beautiful. He's a shaman. He's a healer. He's like a straight up 100% medicine man. And I'm not kidding when I say that. I'm talking like the herbs and tinctures and aloe and like, you know, like Mother Earth, nature, leaves, shit like that, like apothecary. He is legit 100% shaman. Like the real deal. Okay? Like a straight up healer. And also he's a medicine man, but he's also a magician. Ooh, very good at manifesting. But one of my favorite things is his, I just lost my train of thought. His oh yeah, spiritual knowledge. He knows so much about chakras and auras and how to reclaim your energy and how to protect yourself, and the light. He works with the light, and he's, oh my God. So, I'm a witch, and his friends and family are very much not. They are very much religious, and this is where the point of contention is for our union, but it's okay because God loves us. God loves us together even if others don't. So, I'm just going to keep affirming that I get what I want. I want him, and he wants me.